Okay. Hey, it's SJ. Kind of have some big news. I'm still wrapping my head around it. So ever since I got back from my trip from Halifax and had an amazing time and just had the time of my life, I have just been feeling really different lately. And I was talking to a friend of mine who identifies as genderqueer, and I always kind of related to it a lot on certain levels. And for the longest time I was okay just being neither, or just being in that middle area of what I'd like to call gender limbo. And for the longest time I was just so okay with that, and thought that that's what I wanted to do. But it just, within the past few days, has kind of just hit me like a ton of bricks that I might not be able to do that for the rest of my life. So it's been really new and just kind of scary in a way. Like, in the last few days I just haven't felt like myself, and I kind of just had a night where I just kind of got drunk on my own and just felt like crap, and that's what I did. And I've just been feeling really down lately and not myself, and just realized that I don't think I can go through life being neither. And not that I feel like obligated to choose, but I just don't think I can go through life having to explain myself to every other person that needs to know who I am, and I still don't even know who I am. Like, I'm still trying to figure it out. The part that's hit me so hard lately, I still feel confident. Like, I still feel confident being myself, and that's not an issue. Every time I look in the mirror, I keep seeing a different person, and like, I am and was okay being neither, or being both, or not having to choose. And I knew this day was coming, and I knew I wouldn't be able to go through life being neither and just not choosing. But I just feel like that day is coming closer, where I just keep seeing a different person every time I look in the mirror, and I feel so differently about myself, and different in a very like insecure kind of way, where I just keep seeing this different person daily in the mirror, and I don't know I don't know what to do about it. Like, the part that I'm wrapping my head around is I don't think I can go through life being neither. And it's hitting me like a ton of bricks, where I don't know, I just feel differently about myself. And I knew I wasn't gonna stay in that middle ground. And ever since I changed my name, like the whole SJ thing, like, I just have been distancing myself from the female side of myself that I was always so proud of, and I still am proud of. Like, I'm not ashamed of like who I have been and who I am. I just, deep down, I just keep distancing myself from the female side of myself that just changed once I changed my name, and once I decided to go by a different name and a different me. It just hit me like a ton of bricks that I know I can't go through life not choosing. And I don't even know what that means. Like, I'm still trying to figure shit out, and I think I just came out to my mom. I FaceTimed her, and she's bringing me furniture this weekend for the long weekend for my apartment, because I don't have any. I own nothing. So we kind of arranged for her to bring me some furniture. So I FaceTimed her just to kind of tell her, like, she's my mom. I love her. Like, she is one of my best friends, and like just a superwoman, and I love her so much. So I was really nervous, and I FaceTimed her, and we kind of just talked about little things like the trip and seeing her and what furniture to bring and just my current living situation. So we talked about that, and like, I saw everybody else, because she put everybody else on camera, like the dogs and my brother and my stepdad and my auntie who was over making dinner. And I just got to see everybody, and it was good. And then she was just sitting there, like, never FaceTimed with her, so I asked who was all in the living room, And she said nobody, but I knew that I had to tell her. Like my throat just kind of like tightened and my voice like was starting to shake. I probably could have just like broke into tears, but that wouldn't really be good, because then when I cry I can't really like speak properly. I get really upset. And as a kid, crying, like I was always just like gasping for air and I could never say what I needed to say. So I knew that I couldn't really cry, but I just kind of had to tell her, like, do you want to go in another room? Because I have something to tell you. And so she did. And the only way I can, like, I'm still figuring stuff out. I still don't know what I want to do. But the only way to kind of like explain it to her was that I think I need to go see some kind of like gender therapist, just to talk things out and to try to figure stuff out on a different level that I didn't think I needed to do, but that time has come because I just feel so differently and things are just progressing at a very fast pace, and it's scaring me. Like, it's so new and just very different, and up until now I've been able to just kind of like try to deal with it on my own, but it's getting to the point where I just feel so differently about everything and I don't know what I need to do next. But I basically told her that I know I need to go talk to somebody and just kind of lay things out and try to figure stuff out on a different level than I have been up until now. And it was kind of, I was nervous telling her, like I said, my throat kind of just like gave out and I almost couldn't do it, but I just knew I had to tell her because she's my mom and I know she'll love me and support me either way. She kind of saw it coming with like me binding that she saw, and I changed my name. That's kind of like obvious in a way, I guess, but I just had to tell her that there's some things I need to figure out, and she knows a bit about it. Like, a few friends of mine have transitioned, and my best friend is in the middle of doing it. Like, he is about to start, like, probably T soon, and, like, he wants to do top surgery and stuff, so it's not new to her. Like, she knows a bit of, like, the lingo, and, like, is slightly educated, and she wasn't all that surprised. Like, she kind of, in the back of her mind, must have, like, prepared for this, or just saw it coming, because there was a few things that might have given it away, so she wasn't all that surprised, and I don't know how she's going to take it, because I'm going to be seeing her this weekend, but it was just nice to tell her that there are some things I need to work out, and I need to talk to some kind of professional about it, just to kind of, like, work things out, and to just get another side of it. So, and she made a joke that, well, it shouldn't be that hard, because you've already been getting mistaken as a boy your entire life. So she made a joke and kind of lightened things up a bit. So that was kind of reassuring in a way, and just, I know she's gonna be okay with whatever I choose to do, and it was just nice to tell her because she means a lot to me, and I'm still just trying to figure things out, but I just know I need to talk to somebody about this, because even just this past week, it's been progressing, and I just need a different kind of outlet, and I just need to, like, it's been progressing pretty quick, like, ever since the name change, and ever since I stopped fully identifying as a female, like, whether I told people or not, because I haven't chosen pronouns yet, like, I might start choosing male pronouns, but ever since then, it's just been progressing at a hell of a fast pace, and I wake up feeling different every day, and ever since my name change before I left for Halifax, it's just been progressing really, really fast, and there's just some things I need to figure out, and I just need to figure out what else I need to do to be completely happy, because the past few days I've just been, like, super just, like, not myself. I just feel different. Like, there are a lot of shitty things going on in my life, mostly my living situation, that's been just a big downer, but even just in general with how I feel about myself and just what I see when I look in the mirror, it just, like, I don't know if there's something else that I want to see, or if I just feel differently about my body, but I've just been feeling, like, really insecure lately about everything, and I don't know if there's different steps that I need to do, or if there's something else I need to do to be happier. Like, I'm really confident, and I have been really confident lately with who I am, and I don't know what what I am, but I've just been really happy with myself lately, and it just hit me lately that I just don't, there's just this like new insecurity, and there's just like all this stuff that I'm just trying to figure out, because it's just been progressing really fast, that I've been distancing myself from this female side of me that I kind of ditched not that long ago. And with the name change and just going by SJ in Halifax for almost a week, just a pure week of just me being SJ, this new side of me that I'm trying to embrace and to just open up, really. There was like 2 people that I told about my given name, and other than that, everybody just knew me as, there was one other person that I knew previously, but everybody else that I met, and it just, like, I was kind of, like, I hesitated a few times when I was asked, like, what my name was and we were doing introductions, but for, the entire time, I was just SJ, and I was just me, and it felt great. But then I came back to Winnipeg, and I'm back here where my name is kind of just different depending on the person, and, I just got called the gentleman of all gentlemans today, and I got called, like, a good boy before I left, and just, like, just shit everywhere. Like, there's so many things that I'm so unsure about, and that I need to figure out, because lately I have been preferring male pronouns, and it just feels right, and it feels better, and I just need to figure out if there's anything else I can do to just be happier, because ever since I got back, like, irregardless of all the shit that I'm going through that doesn't have to do with this, I still just feel different and insecure and just a little off, really. Like, I just don't feel like myself, and I just feel like there's some things I need to figure out to truly just be happier, and it all just kind of comes down to, lately, like, I don't know if I can go through life being in this middle ground where it's just a bit of both, or if it's this or that, and it's just so, like, inconsistent, really. Like, it's kind of just taking a toll on me, where I might just want to stick to, like, male pronouns and get people more on my name, and 'cause I'm debating on legally changing it by the new year, so that's an option I'm looking into. But I just feel so different and so crappy since I've gotten back, and I don't feel like myself, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks within the last few days that I don't think I can go through life just being this, like, in this gender limbo where it's just a lot of explaining, and it's just kind of letting people choose how they address me. It's kind of just taking its toll now that I've had a taste of just being SJ and just being one thing. Like, it's kind of taking its toll on me, where I don't think I can do both or neither, or just in this middle ground that's kind of just not working for me right now. So I think I basically just came out to my mom via FaceTime, so I'm still just trying to take that in and trying to work on things, and it just, something needs to be done. So basically, I think tomorrow I'm gonna go see if there's someone I can talk to regarding my gender, preferably like some kind of gender therapist. I don't know. I didn't know that this time would come, and I didn't really prepare for it, so there's a lot of things I need to figure out. But this video is getting really long, so I'm just gonna, guess I'll talk to you later.